like the TV and things like that, but y'all know what origami is all about. If you don't, we'll introduce you to it today. This has been one of the most popular combinations of origami we've ever done, and it's a two-pack of our jumbo racks. Now, what makes these so special, in addition to the fact that when you get them out of the box, there's nothing to do but screw on the wheels. They are completely put together except for the wheels. They will hold a ton of weight. In fact, literally, they will hold a half a ton of weight. They will hold 1,000 pounds each of storage. They are the best quality powder-coated steel. The last time I checked, and Pat, maybe you can update me, and this was a couple of weeks back, over 2,500 five-star reviews. One of the best rated products we've ever carried here at HSN. And you can see, I guess, I'm trying to read the reviews there, but we'll pop them up for you. It is on sale today for $40 off. Okay, the shipping is reduced down to $9.95 for both. Look at all the five-star reviews. I don't know anybody who would love it. Like, when I look at the ones that say no, I'm like, what's there not to love? It's heavy duty. It's actually over-designed to carry much more weight than it ever would. I mean, I probably wouldn't put 1,000 pounds on this thing, but it's nice to know I could. I guess if you put cinder blocks or bags of sand or firewood or something up there, you'd probably get up 500-600 pounds, but it's over-designed. The best part about it is, when you get it, it comes completely assembled. This is 2 racks right here. I'm showing you one. They are so well made, you don't get that shopping cart syndrome with the wheels. You'll see how easily these spin. When you get it home, it's very simple. When you get it home, you'll see there's a little lock here. I unlock it there. The front of it, this is to take it down. There's a little clamp. This is patented. This is what locks everything together. I open it up, I put my foot in the middle, and I lift it up. Where did I miss it? Oh, lift it up like this first, duh. Oops, little limited space. Lift it up, there it is. That's it. Only Lou will probably do a better job of that than me because I crashed it into the other one. But when you want to, this is how it comes in the box, right? You open it up and you'll see when it opens, it'll fall into place, all right? Go to that front toggle again, reach over. This locks all the joints together. There it is right there. Take the lid, put the lid over the top like that. There's a little latch right here. Simply lock that latch, and I am right back where I was before. Let me introduce you to Lou Caputo. He's standing by to tell us all about it. We're gonna get into colors in just a minute. But Lou, it's funny. Every time it's on, I find more things to say about it, but honestly, there's nothing quite like origami.
No, there really is nothing quite like origami. I mean, and as you said earlier, it is one of the most popular items that we sell at HSN. And who would have thunk it? You know, when you're talking about a storage rack, that's just something that, you know, it just seems like it's so mundane. But it's because of what this one can do. Remember, origami is named after the ancient Japanese art of paper folding, okay? So you could see how easily I collapsed that, and it's just as easy to set it up as well. When you look at this, it's 4 inches wide when it's broken down like this, and this is how it's going to come to your house as well. You're going to get this flat packed in a box, but you know what? Don't panic. It's not like putting together particle board. As Guy showed you a second ago, all you got to do is pop it open like that. You don't have to spin it around. This is just what we do to show you the latch, but there is a latch on the back. You push that down like that, and then you just got to flip over the top, and I just have to make sure I don't hit my ceiling fan in here. There we go. That goes over just like that. No problem, and we're done. I mean, that was the entire installation, Guy. And you know, it's funny, you were talking about the weight capacities on this. Now, this has, obviously, this one has wheels on it, because I can move this around so easily. When you put the wheels on it, it raises it about 3 inches up off the ground. So we recommend you limit yourself to 75 pounds per shelf for a total of 300 pounds weight capacity. But when you don't put the wheels on this, and this is what you were talking about with that ton of weight, you can put 250 pounds on each shelf. There's 4 shelves. That's 1,000 pounds weight capacity per rack. And literally, as you said, you're getting 2 racks. That is a full ton of weight. Not only that, but you're getting 12 linear feet of storage on each one. So you're getting 24 linear feet of storage, 18 inches deep on each one of these guys. You know what? Indoors, outdoors, people use them all over the place because they're made of powder-coated steel.
And I always say, Lou, and you can talk to it in a bit, when I always say they're over-designed, sure. I mean, these are built from much more weight. But I like items like that. That way I know I never have to baby them. I can use them industrial if I want. But if you want to use them to use inside your house or in your garage, we've got colors available. This is the white. Everybody that orders will get 2 of these for $229. The original color I showed you was pewter. And we'll show that one again afterwards. This color here is called platinum. So this is, it doesn't have the same kind of pewter mottled finish. This one is just a clean platinum. This is, we're calling this one black right here. So that's the black color. This one here is called, I believe this one is called bronze, if I'm not wrong. That's right. So that's the bronze. And then the most limited, I only have a few left of these in the red. I only got I got like 10 or so left in red. If you want to get red, and by the way, what would you use red for? Perfect in the kitchen, right? If you got stainless appliances and you want to put things there, everybody will get 2 of these. In the white, I only have 250 left, and in the pewter, the first one that I showed you, I only have 350 of those. But honestly, you can put so much on here. If you want to store heavy duty items, I'm talking firewood for wintertime, or if you know, maybe you got bags of sand for the driveway, or maybe you've got rock salt for your water softener, or whatever it is, you can load it up. It's ideal to put giant boxes or cartons or containers. If you need to store your chainsaw or your garden equipment, it goes there as well. Some people bring it indoors and they use it in their living room and they put their stereo equipment on it. It's ideal for college kids in their dorms because they've got places to put their clothes and their laundry, a laundry room, so you can put your detergent there. But remember, you're getting 2. If you order it today, all right, you're getting a $60 or a $40 discount. If you get an HSN credit card today, we'll take another $40 off, meaning you'll get $80 off. It'll be $189 for 2. If you get a brand new card today, we'll give you $40. You can use it on your first purchase, okay? And because this is a single purchase with 2 items in it, you'll get $40 off on the whole deal. So just pick a color and enjoy it. Lou, what else can we talk about with this? I mean, there's so many ways to use it.
Yeah, no, you're right. We call it store decor. It's storage and it's decor, depending on what your needs happen to be. I can tell you that here in our house, we've got a bunch in the garage. My wife, Kelly, has one in literally like this in the teal color in her craft room, or in the guest bedroom that becomes a craft room. But she's got it in the closet loaded with all their stuff. A lot of people use these to add shelves to closets or a pantry. Walk-in closet, walk-in pantry. Storage units, no brainer in the storage unit. I used to have 2 rows of 3, so I had 6 in my storage unit, set up like a file cabinet system where I could just roll them right out there. Or when I wanted to take stuff home, like say Christmas with all my Christmas lights and decorations, roll it right down to my vehicle. I'll tell you what though, Guy, right now, these things are a lifesaver for us because as you know, all the guests were doing our shows remotely from different places. Well, you know, part of us being, you know, able to do that is we have all the samples and the props of every single product that we sell. So I've got maybe 24 of these at my office right now, loaded, lining the hallways. They're everywhere. But if it wasn't for the fact that I can move these around, boy, I'll tell you what, we would be out of luck.
Hey,
so,
you know what, Lo?
A lifesaver right now.
When I had to move Danny I have a storage facility and a storage place in a storage facility, and I had to get Danny's stuff that was in my storage unit, which was great because I had a whole bunch of furniture and stuff because I used to have an apartment in Orlando when I worked up there that I rented. And then when that job went away, I had this job here too to come to. So I had all this furniture. If I didn't have it on Origami racks, you know how long it would have taken to get that stuff out of that? Because the king-size bed that I let him have was at the back of the storage unit, but having the Origami, I was able to pull everything out, one fell swoop, and get back there and take that bed out. I was so excited about that, because you can spend all day doing that stuff. It's the same at home. You know, remember when I first moved to Florida, Lou, I told you I bought one of those, you know, the ones you put together that you get at the home store made out of plastic?
Yeah.
It had about 100 pieces. And after about 5 months in a shed without air conditioning in the Florida sun, it started to lean a little bit to one side. And then at the bottom of it, it started to turn green. So I'm sure that was some kind of a mold or mildew. You never have to worry about that when you utilize these systems. Oh, no. You never have to worry about that. Read the reviews. There is a reason that, and by the way, the red is just about sold out. I got one left, so I'm going to send that flying. Ooh. Nice job, Kimmy. Good catch. But honestly, there's a reason that people buy these over and over and over again, and people will love them. And the reason they buy the 2-pack. because you're going to use it. Everybody that buys one, 9 out of 10 people buy another one because they're like, oh my gosh, it was so great in my kitchen that I put it in this room, or it was so great in the shed that I decided to put one in the basement. Oh, I just bought 2 for my storage unit. I bought one for work. Do you know how many people who work in, in not only legal fields, medical fields, people that have a lot of files? They use it for that. Look at Jamie there in the laundry room, in the living room. You can use them for odds and ends. I mean, they are beautiful. And any designer will tell you industrial is always in. So if you're, if you want to do that, you can do that.
Yeah, and that's the thing about these is they are that kind of versatile where you can use them anywhere, anytime. And let's talk about the powder coating real quick because I know we only got a couple minutes left, but powder coating is not paint. A lot of people out there think that you're buying all these great designer colors, but they think that it's just painted on there. Paint just dries and it kind of sticks to the metal, but it's easy to scratch and it's easy to chip. Powder coating is bonded to the metal by putting an electrical force through the steel when they spray the powder coating material on there. So it won't chip, it won't scratch, and more importantly, it's corrosion resistant, which means, Guy, that's why people can leave these outside in a shed, out on their pool deck, in a garage without air conditioning, in a storage unit without air conditioning. Any of those places, you don't have to worry that something's going to happen to it.
No, these are virtually indestructible. We have people that have bought them years and years ago, and they still have them, and they love them. I mean, this is not like plastic storage. This is, as I said, it's storage that's overbuilt, and I'm glad they did that because they realized, and it's worked for them because people get them home, and what do? They go to hsn.com and they write reviews, and they say, oh my gosh, one of the most highly reviewed products we carry here is right here. Listen, it's not easy to please everybody. You all know that. Anybody that's got family and kids understands can't make everybody happy all the time. But if you're doing it 99% of the time, or heck, if you're doing it 85% of the time, you're doing a really good job. And when you get up to this level where you're up in the 95% thing, you know you're doing it right. And I think it's all based on the design, the practicality. Everybody needs one of these. I don't know if anybody